No beating around the bush.
Well, there's no use beating around the bush.
There's no use beating around the bush, Manny.
There's no use beating around the bush.
Beat around the bush is an idiom that means to avoid saying something directly, usually because it's uncomfortable, awkward, or hard to talk about. Example sentences: stop beating around the bush and tell me what really happened. He kept beating around the bush instead of admitting he made a mistake. Don't beat around the bush, just say you're not interested. Origin: it comes from old hunting practices where people would hit bushes to scare out animals instead of going directly to the target. Use this idiom when someone is stalling, avoiding the main point.
At the 11th hour, that Nassim Khosr.
But at the 11th hour, no one was available, and
I know this has been a tough shoot, but we always seem to pull through at the 11th hour, so let's have some fun.
At the 11th hour is an idiom that means at the last possible moment or just before a deadline, often when there's very little time left. Origin: it comes from the idea of a clock striking 12. The 11th hour is the very last hour before something ends or changes. Example sentences: they submitted their assignment at the 11th hour, just minutes before the deadline. Peace talks succeeded at the 11th hour, avoiding a war. He always waits until the 11th hour to start studying for exams. Used for deadlines, last-minute decisions, unexpected saves or changes.
Are you willing to go the extra mile?
Look, I came all this way to show Miss Vaughn I go the extra mile.
And we want it to be lavish, and sometimes you have to go the extra mile to get the extra dollar.
Go the extra mile is an idiom that means to put in more effort than expected or to do more than what is required to achieve something or help someone. Example sentences: she's a great teacher who always goes the extra mile to help her students succeed. The hotel staff went the extra mile to make our stay comfortable. If you want to impress your boss, you'll have to go the extra mile. Use it when talking about excellent service, hard work, dedication, kindness, or effort beyond the minimum.
You might as well call it a day.
Actually, do you mind if we just call it a day?
Call idiom that means to stop working for the day or to decide to end an activity, usually because enough has been done or you're tired. Example sentences: we finished most of the project, so let's call it a day. After 5 hours of painting the fence, they decided to call it a day. I think we've done all we can. Let's call it a day and come back tomorrow. It's often used at work, meetings, or during tasks to signal a break or stopping point.